Hi, good morning. My name is Mary Corrado. I'm an interior decorator here in Portland, Oregon. And today, let's work with some of Amy's beautiful colored transfers. These transfers are something you can use on furniture. It works great on one-step paint, and you can add them to your furniture, or you can add them to accessories. And today I'm going to add them to a ginger jar. I'm going to show you, these are the beautiful transfers that I have, and these come to you in a tube, and here's what they look like. They come with plastic backing, and they are adhesive, and you just burnish them on. Now, I'm working on a ginger jar which is curved, so it's a little bit trickier, but let's cut this apart, add it to our jar, and see what we think. Okay, so let me get started. I will turn my camera down. Here's the jar. Just a kind of a small one, actually. So I'm gonna take the lid off, and I did already clean it with clean slate. Every time you start a project, you always want to clean whatever surface you're working on with clean slate. I just added it to my cloth and I wiped everything down. Okay, so let's see. Here we have our transfers. And I think what I'm going to do is probably just scatter the butterflies. I don't think I'm going to add too much writing because it is so large. I could maybe do a line or two, but if I tried to put this flat design onto this rounded piece, it would crunch up and it just wouldn't turn out very well. So these work beautifully on flat surfaces. Then you have no problem. It's just when you're going to add it to something round that you got to think about how it's going to make itself mold to the piece. Okay, so let me get my scissors. They also, in the kit, they come with the tongue depressor, and this is what you can use to burnish them onto your piece. I also find that using the flat end of Amy's paint sticks also works really well. Okay, while I'm getting my butterflies cut out, now is a fabulous time for you to come on and say hi. Tell us where you're from. And if you tag 3 friends, you will go into a drawing to win these transfers. You can transform anything. Oh my gosh, you will love playing with these. So be sure to share with a friend, say hi, tell us where you're from, all that good stuff. Okay? So I'm going to just cut out a few of these butterflies. Get my glasses on. And I think, honestly, let's just scatter them. Okay. So how you do it is, these come with a plastic, with a paper backing, and then they're on this plastic. And you will feel that these are sticky when they are on this plastic sheet. And this is what you will adhere to the piece, and then we will burnish from the top. So take them off your paper backing. And I think, honestly, these are just going to be random. This is what you get to decide. So I think I'll start with this one down here. Go ahead and press it on. Okay, feels good. Now we're going to take our burnisher, and you just start burnishing. Hopefully you're seeing this well. So just burnish. If your designs are too large on a small rounded piece, you will definitely get some creasing. So make sure, oops, That's what you want to do. You want to lift. Make sure that it's not too large to go on around on a curved piece. So let's see, we just burnish and lift. Keep checking. This takes a little bit of time just to make sure you really are doing a good job of getting it on here. Don't worry about pressing too hard. You kind of can see it gets a little hazy. I don't know if you can see that. It gets hazy when you can tell that it's been lifted off of its plastic sheet. That's looking good. Just keep burnishing. Oop, there we got it. Just want to make sure. There's the first one. Beautiful. Now you can do as many of these on here as you want, or you can do as little or as few. But I think I'll make these kind of pretty and decorative. So I'm going to add another one here. This is where you get to choose and use your eye. Give this a nice little press on there. And here we go. Now these are gorgeous on furniture. These are gorgeous on, I've seen Amy has done them on canisters, which is beautiful. You could do it on like a cashpo, would be gorgeous with like a toll cashpo with your beautiful butterflies. On these ginger jars, it's beautiful. Gorgeous on cabinetry. And the ink and the design printing of these is very detailed, very beautiful. Oops, when I get this one on, I'll hold it up close so you guys can see. Just kind of burnish and lift. You want to make sure you do take your time. It does have fine detail like their little antenna. So you want to make sure those survive really nicely on here. Okay. Okay, feeling good. I just want to go over just a little tiny bit to make sure. Okay. See how pretty those are? It's so pretty, it's beautiful. Okay. So let's continue. I think what we could do too on this one is have something fun like this on one side, and on the front we could just do one big beautiful butterfly, and that way you can change it around. You have your choice. I love to have like different sides to my pots or my decor. So let's choose one large one that we think would be pretty fabulous for the front. Let's do this gorgeous soft blue butterfly. Okay. I'm going to put this large one by itself in the front. So let's see if that's kind of back. That's front. Okay, let's start. Let's start on one side. Since it has to go around the curve, see if we can't get that little tiny thin antenna to transfer. We want that on there. Super fine details. Just be careful when this starts to kind of flip back on you. It can kind of flip back and your stick can go right under it. So just be careful. Okay, we're getting there, almost done. Looking good. Okay, just gonna, you'll see if you have any little tiny edges that need burnishing, or just go back over it. That's looking good. Great. There's the back. And of course, we need one on the lid. So let's do that. So be patient when you do this. There we go. Don't rush it. There we go. Okay. If you're going to try this for the first time, you may want to start on something flat. It will just go much smoother for you. You'll understand the process. You'll figure out how it works. And I think you'll just be happier with the results. There you go. Here we have that. We have that. Let's see. These are images of postcards, which are so pretty. But we're not going to be able to do the whole thing. So let's take pretty signature. Maybe a little number. It'll look like a little numbered botanical. Let's start with that. I love the little numbers. Let's add just a little number here. Let's give it a good press. See if we can't get some of that fine, fine detail. Sometimes I like just having just that little something, something. Let's also see. Although this is a name, I think it would look really pretty under butterfly. I just like the graphic of it. So I'm going to put this on. Burnish this down. So clearly, as you do your own projects, these are one of a kind. Absolutely one of a kind. So have fun with the process, enjoy it. These make beautiful accessories for your home, or what a fabulous gift to give someone. Some of you may want a much busier looking design. I tend to like clean and simple for something like this. I just think it gives it just a beautiful aesthetic. But if this were on a piece of furniture, I'd probably make it maybe a little bit more here and there. But just have fun playing with it. Oops, there we go. Okay. There's that. There's the back. The lid can be off to the side, right in the front. However you want to do it. Or you flip it around to the back. And you've got a beautiful design that way too. Okay, let's give this another guy down here. Yeah, I'm liking it here. Okay, just once again, start burnishing. Okay, let's see if that went down nicely. Perfect. There you go. Here's your lid. Here we have just a plain white ginger jar that we turned into something really pretty and one of a kind and super decorative. And the beauty of this is you can have a couple different looks. Now for me, I like it simple. I'm going to stop here. But if you wanted to cover this whole thing in butterflies, go for it. It's beautiful. So enjoy the process. Have fun trying. Make sure you put your name in so that you have the chance to win. And let's see what you can create. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. And we'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.